All Metal State Armory AKE still in the one piece. I'm extremely happy that we started this test in this time frame. As you can see, I'm wearing right now just the top, and it's not that cold, it warmed up, but we had the days already with the ice storms, snowstorms, and the AKE is getting tested in any kind of weather. What you guys often don't see on the camera, when I test the rifle, that rifle goes with me everywhere. Every day, almost every day, I'm hiking for miles with the rifles through the woods, and basically I'm testing what is working for me, what is not, how it feels, and the rifle is getting a lot of, I want to say at that time, a trigger time, but it's getting banged up, beat up, and things like this, because I want to see how it is when you move with this specific rifle or pistol through the woods and what is working, what is not. So I think it's unique kind of add on to the test, and this time I asked Kula to capture the few seconds of the footage so you guys got the idea, but usually I'm alone, that's why you don't have any glorious footage from that. But the rifles or firearms are exposed to the external elements very often, because I don't care if it's raining or snowing or if it's 10 degrees. They go with me because I got a job to do. But what is happening, they're getting that exposure, and it's kind of cool because before we even hit the pound and the swamp pound, right, the rifles are already getting moisture and things like this. So the same happens with AKE. Every day it goes with me and performs those extra duties. By the way, we have a first kill with AKE. That was Armadillo, and it worked out perfectly fine. There's always a work, and that thing is always getting some assignments, and it performed so far very, very well. Also, I'll throw this right away, 0 malfunctions, another 1,000 rounds, 0 malfunctions. So AKE continues to chalk through the rounds, no matter what you're doing to this. But the star of today's episode, or the most interesting point of today's episode, was of course the barrel shift test based on the heat. And this time I ran it everything with the OSS can. One more time, this is Helix QD 7.62. Tons of questions about that can. It has 14-1 left hand muzzle brake, which then it's a quick disconnect setup. You're putting the suppressor on that muzzle brake, and it works perfectly fine with AKE. There's no back pressure because of the flow-through technology on OSS. It works, it jellies perfectly fine with this firearm. Anyhow, going back to the barrel shift test, let's see what happened on that test. $420, $250 on the barrel, $50 on the barrel. Not bad, not bad. 510. And 360 on this. So, one more. There you go. All right, 720 on the suppressor and 510 on the barrel. 510 on the barrel. So we are at the limit, but we'll try. We'll push it. And after the test, okay, 612 on the suppressor, but yeah, we actually dropped down on the barrel for 480, so that a little bit cool off helped. And it's a funny situation on the group. The first shots kind of drifted to left, but I think we are shifted a little bit up. There was some mirage, you know, from suppressor in the optic, and I think that affected us, but there's some shift, but it's not bad at all. Let's see. I mean, you guys are seeing already. All right, so I'll definitely, this was, the mirage got really bad and I couldn't see it. Then kind of it shrinked, I see which way it's drifting, so this would be the group. So yeah, I would say it went a little bit up compared to the first one. Not bad at all. It's from, you have to remember, we had over 700 degrees on the suppressor, and we had over 500 on the barrel. I don't like going over 500, and as you know from all the previous episodes or you know, videos, we try always stay below the 500. I want to complete that test and see how we did. So it's kind of funny because it tightened up after the first few shots, that group, but there is a shift, there is a, you know, the 2 squares shift, so not bad. I think it's manageable, and that was expected to see. So interesting results. There was a shift, bottom line, and that's what happened. Note, I said this in the video, we crossed over 500 degrees on the barrel. I do not like to do that. This is the suppressors, and suppressor did an outstanding job taking that heat away, pushing away as much as it could, but you're reaching a point with 3 mag dumps that we had that over 500 degrees. It was 505 degrees when I shot the second group. So we crossed it, not that much, but it was there. I think that a fan barrel can survive that, but I want to put that on the notice. That's what happened. So there you go. This was the shift from the barrel, from the heat on the barrel, and we learned something new, right? We will see in next episode. I will try to shoot for the accuracy, hopefully again, and we'll see how we are trending, because we are kind of reaching that midpoint of the test. So we will see it, how it is trending, and then of course at the end of the test when I will take the bore scope and show the pictures from the barrel and everything. That being said, enough with the bullshit talk. Let's drive inside the guts of the rifle, and we'll see what we got there. Annihilator combo, awesome. This thing is just awesome. Dust cover, look at, by the way, there is no lubrication on that. Basically what I put it at the beginning, that was it. I'll probably add some oil to it now, but it was just from the cycling. Got some moisture because it was raining today, and that rifle was again outside, but that's pretty much it. Anyhow, let's see what we got on the bolt carrier. Let's start with the bolt carrier. It used to be nickel all over the place, but now it's just covered with gunk. So as you can see, we're putting some pressure on it. At the beginning, I was concerned with that deformation on the rear end of the bolt carrier from the trigger, but that didn't move. At least I don't think so. You guys will see it on the pictures. I don't think that changed. So I think that was it, that initial push, squish, and then pretty much over. Hopefully, we'll watch it. But this is what it is right now. And everything inside the channel is looking great. Here, on the piston head, we are perfectly fine as well. So that's it for the bolt pin. Let's see that bolt. Again, bolt was completely silver, right? And look at look at this now. I don't see any damages on the locking lugs. Nope, everything here is looking good. The extractor claw, very good extraction, consistent. The rifle is not overgassed. This is really cool what they did. As you can see, you got that gas black front post combo, and it's really working nice. Okay, firing pin is looking good too. Bolt is perfectly fine. Okay, let me have a look inside the trunnion. Trunnion locking shoulders looking good on the right and on the left. Flip it. At the bottom, everything is looking great. Quick look at the rivets for the trigger guard, all good. Rivets on the side, all looking good here. And here, perfectly fine. No changes. Trigger, working still great. That's ALG trigger, which was included by default. There was someone was asking about if the auxiliary spring is included. Yes, it is included with that trigger. Palmetto State Armor is installing those. And the M4 stock adapter is still holding up, nothing loose. Let me pop out the gas tube. By the way, you can see this is their cheese grater. This is Palmetto State Armor cheese grater. So this is actually cool. Nicely made one, and that's their cheese grater. So it's on a gas tube right now. Oh, I almost forgot about the Pirates Union. Quick look, inside the gas tube, everything here is looking good. Wow, the Pirates Union would get pissed. All right, inside the gas block, we are perfectly fine. As you can see, I got the GKR RS Regulate rail. In order to put that rail, I had to fire a little bit their fitting to make it fit, but nothing major, just a few seconds with the Dremel tool, and it is installed. All right, pins on the gas block are looking good, nothing, and the barrel is looking decent. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, it is my pleasure to say that we have to run the no-go gauge test before I will clear that rifle to go for another 1,000 rounds. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a second with the no-go gauge. Freedom Express is set up. Let's see what's happening with the no-go gauge. And that's it. Nothing, not even close. That thing hasn't moved. One more time, guys. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Strong resistance. So that means the only one thing, Palmetto State Armor AKE is advancing to the next round. As always, it's a pleasure to be with you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting AK Operators Union. Please do not forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell and get notified from YouTube that the AKOU posted another cool video. See you in the next one, guys.